Hey, it's Lisa Wilson. Welcome to Business Essentials. So I told you last time I was going to talk about loyalty rewards, and I ended up talking about kits. So no kidding, this time we're going to talk about loyalty rewards. We're going to talk about the whole end of the class, which happens to be my favorite part of the class. And to most people, that sounds crazy. Like some people want to just sit down and evaporate at that point, but I actually love this point. So you're at the end of the class, you've gone through kits, and now you're going to explain loyalty rewards. So you're going to say, all right, and I'm holding in front of me, you can't see it, but I'm holding in front of me literally the order form so that I'm going through it with them. Now I want to explain my favorite part of doTERRA with you. It's called our loyalty reward program. It's sort of like the frequent flyer miles for the airlines. And I compare it to the airlines because people think about that in a favorable way. If you can afford to fly in the airlines, it's usually kind of an upscale thing to relate it to. So I always talk about it that way. I want to give you guys a concrete example of what I mean. So for example, if you would please look at the Natural Solutions kit and let your eyes fall beneath that where it says 15%. So loyalty rewards is my favorite thing about doTERRA, and I'm going to explain it to you slowly and clearly because I really believe that if everybody understood loyalty rewards who's already purchasing and using natural products in their family, you're going to absolutely love this program. So if you're already shopping at Whole Foods or at natural markets, then you're going to love this part. I already told you how you can get 25% off of all of the products you're already buying, and that's okay. But next, I'm going to show you how to get 55% off of all of your natural products like me. For example, I want you to look at Natural Solutions. You look at the 15%. What does that mean? When you're purchasing wholesale, which you've already got your wholesale account, you get a wholesale account with any kit, or you've bought a wholesale account and you've customized a kit, you're already getting 25% off. Then right away, if you start with a Natural Solutions kit, for example, you're going to start getting 15% back. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but one PV, point value, equals $1. So when you're buying oils, it's dollar for dollar. So for example, if I buy a $10 bottle of lemon, that's 10 points. So oils, it's dollar for dollar. Now products, it's a little bit different. Your shampoo, your vitamins, it's a little bit different, but not much. But I want you to think points. Let me give you an example. If you buy Natural Solutions kit this month, and next month, you try out loyalty rewards. So let's use a round number. Let's say you spend $100. Let's say you want some Immortelle or some frankincense, or you want to try out the vitamins, or you want another diffuser. You're going to spend at least $100. And let's say you spend 100 or 100 PV. The next month into your account, you're going to see 15 points show up. Now you can go spend those anytime you like. Now, the best part about this is every single quarter, this percentage goes up. So 3 months from now, you get 20% back. Another 3 months from now, you get 25% back. A full year from now, you're actually going to be getting 30% back off of all of your natural products. So every time you go in and spend $100, you're getting 30 points back. That's like $30 in free oil. You can spend it right away, or you can accumulate it. So right now, for example, if I showed you my back office, I've got over 600 points saved up, and they're great for spending around the holidays because inevitably, you've probably got someone in your family who's a college student, and you can get a little care package with shampoo and soap and toothpaste. It's just, doTERRA makes really, really great gifts for the holidays. So after that, you can start getting 30% back every time you shop. So let me give you this real life example. Is it easy to spend $200 at Whole Foods if you go in and you buy vitamins and you buy laundry detergent and shampoo and lotion and soaps and essential oils? Yes, very, very easy. So you check out and imagine Whole Foods giving you a check for $60 and saying, here you go, next month when you come in, just apply this to your purchase. That's crazy. That's so exciting. That never happens. But it does with doTERRA. So that's why I like to explain this slowly so that everybody can clearly understand loyalty rewards. So people are going to say, well, what about shipping? So yes, you're going to see a shipping fee show up. Now, historically, we've always paid $9 no matter what we ordered. Now shipping fees are going down. I think they're $6. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But here's the thing, even if it was $9, every time you spend all of that $9 on shipping, the next month, 9 points show up. So essentially you paid for shipping once, and from then on forward, you never pay for shipping again. Yes, you're going to see a shipping fee in there, and all of it, 100% of it, not 15% or 10%, all of it gets put back into your account for you to go spend the next month. Amazing. So that's great right there too. Now, how much do I have to spend for my percentage to go up? You do have to spend at least $50 per month in order for it to increase. Let's say you have a month where you think, geez, I really didn't use that much last month. The only thing I really need is some lemon oil. You can just buy a $10 bottle of lemon. What you don't want to do is cancel your loyalty rewards because you wipe out all of the points you've accumulated. And let's say you'd gotten up to 25 or 30% back. Boom, you're back to 10%. So if somebody does want to cancel loyalty rewards, naturally they can cancel at any time. They do need to call the 1-800 number, and it's for this reason. Because if you have 80 points stored up in your account, that's $80 free in oils to go spend, and we don't want to leave that on the table. What a waste that would be. The person who has the account actually physically has to call in to cancel this account. So I love loyalty rewards. I love to explain loyalty rewards because here's the thing. Most people in other network marketing companies, the only people buying the product are the people selling the product, and that is so not true with doTERRA. In fact, 80 to 85% of people using doTERRA are customers only. Now, this speaks volumes to doTERRA as a company. When people try loyalty rewards, they fall in love with it. So because doTERRA knows this, they have incentives just for trying the program. So let's go back to our Natural Solutions Kit example, and I want to show you their incentive because it's exciting. And I get everybody to try out loyalty rewards. I'm not kidding. If you've been to a class of mine, everybody orders. I won't say everybody, but most people order. My closing rates are really, really high. And that's because I present with enthusiasm. I'm not even trying to sell the oils. Everybody needs to have essential oils in their home. That's just the way it is. And again, once you try loyalty rewards, you fall in love with it. So, example, you buy a Natural Solutions Kit this month. Next month, you go in and you spend $100. You're trying the program. The third month, doTERRA's not going to just put $15 into your account. They're going to put $100 into your account. It's called the Fast Start Bonus Program. And what I say to people is just try loyalty rewards. You're going to be wowed. You know, there's people sitting in this class that have had amazing experiences that are probably blowing your mind. And what I know for sure is you're going to have the same experiences, but you can't have them without the oils. So the fact is that I don't even care if you cancel your loyalty rewards order the day after you get your free $100 worth of oils, but try it. Because what I know is that most people fall in love with it. Then you're going to go through your application, fill in the shaded areas. Now, just recently, doTERRA has allowed us to enroll people one of two ways, as a wellness advocate or as a customer. I'm going to tell you my spin on this. I don't like it. I like to enroll everyone as a wellness advocate. And there are people who are going to disagree, and there is no wrong answer. If you disagree and you do placements differently, good for you. That's completely fine. There's no right or wrong way to do this. But here's why I like to enroll everyone as a wellness advocate. Let's say I have a class, and let's pretend my friend Linda is frontline to me. Linda's sitting there at the class, and I have a couple people that I think are going to be great fits to working with Linda that I've personally invited to the class. Doesn't really matter. Let's say I invited them all, and let's say there are a bunch of people at this class and 6 of them enroll, but I cannot put anybody under customers, whereas this was different in the past. So what does that mean? It means technically that I have to keep them all on Linda's front line. I can put them under Linda, but then they're front line to Linda. And I would rather, we make money on unilevel. We make money when we build deep in the long run. In the short run, of course, we have our fast start bonuses, we have our power of 3, but we really make money in the long run on unilevel. And we make most money on the 7th level. We make 7%. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have a bunch of people and they're really not sure if they want to be a business builder or a customer because they're new, yes, I can keep them frontline to Linda. They can start using for 90 days. And yes, after 90 days, if they say, I want to build this as a business, I can move them strategically into a business opportunity position. But for example, when we're building to platinum, we need 3 leaders, business builders. And let's say we are enrolling people and we're placing people on our 3rd and our 4th line and our 5th line. Let's pretend you put somebody in your 3rd leg on their 4th line. And your frontline builder decides, I'm not going to do this. Guess what? But that 4th line person comes to life. You can rank advance off of the person on your 4th line. So you just need to personally enroll. Now, this is going to screw up your power of 3. Yes, admittedly, and power of 3 is amazing. I consistently, for the last over a year, get my $1,500 power of 3 bonus. And that's just a really nice thing to start to rely on. So I do love my power of 3. Have I had frontline builders, that quit? One, I did because she had health reasons. And she was very aware that this was a business position. And she continued to order until I could find the right and appropriate person to put in there. And that's when Beth took over her position. So frontline builders, yes, the power of 3, but also the unilevel is very important. So when I'm having classes like that, I like to stack my builders. If this is confusing, it's okay. We're going to be reviewing it again. I just want to talk about that. Then I close my class by telling them what the special is of the month. Some months are better than others. Some months there are no specials. And I like that because we can say, this is only this month, you guys, and it's the 30th of the month, and we didn't have this last month. This is an amazing special. Maybe it's free vitamins or, whatever the special is. I want to say everybody that orders tonight, you're going to go home with a free bottle of wild orange. That's a $10 value. You're also, when you purchase through our team, you're going to go home with a Modern Essentials book. When you order a small kit, you're going to get a $14 book, a smaller book. When you order a large kit, you'll get the larger book for $28. If you want a small kit and you want to pay the difference, $14, you can do that. Then I also say, and if you were sitting here thinking, geez, this was a great class. I so wish I would have brought my mom, my sister, my cousin, my colleague, my neighbor across the street. If you would like to host a class, we will come to you. So we're going to do a drawing tonight. We're giving away a free bottle of peppermint and a free bottle of lime. Fill this out. If you would like more information about becoming a doTERRA Wellness Advocate, or you would like to host a class, we will come to you. Now, if I'm at somebody else's house, I'm going to honor and thank the host, and I'm going to give them a gift for hosting, whether it's an oil trio or a diffuser. A trio costs $18, and it is so worth it for them to put together a class with 10 to 20 of their friends in their living room. Then the very last thing, and I used to cringe at this, I never talked about the business opportunity, and man, what a disservice I did people. I started saying, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is that there is a business opportunity. Now, if you are a heart-based business and you care deeply about helping other people and you think you might like to do what I do because it's actually a lot of fun, and you would like to have a cup of tea or a conversation with me about that, I would love to talk to you about that. doTERRA has absolutely changed my life. I love presenting. I love doing what I do because I'm madly in love with the oils. And the thing about it is that I've owned my own holistic business for 8 or 10 years now. And doTERRA is the finest financial opportunity, and people are as in need of financial blessings as they are physical blessings. And so if you would like to talk to me about that, I am happy to talk to you about that. I now make a double 6-figure income with doTERRA. It has absolutely changed my life, and I'm happy to talk about that with you. Now, before I was a diamond, I still said it was an amazing opportunity. I think we need to be open. Meaning I watched some audios of Elise Chedevy and I heard her talking about the business opportunity, and I thought, just in my stomach was like, ooh, that is so not me. That's just not me. But I'm open to trying it. I'm always open to trying new things. And I looked at Elise and I thought, all right, here's somebody who's a double presidential, working on triple presidential diamond. So makes $200,000 to $300,000 per month. Do you think she might know something I don't? So keep that in mind as you're training with people. Train with me, do the share training, do the edge training, do all the trainings that you can possibly get your hands on, because you're going to hear something in a unique way that you didn't hear from someone in another training, and you'll sort of start to customize this and make it your own. But do the things that make people successful. All right, you guys, that's it. Have fun with that. Go out, do the things that make you successful, and we'll talk to you soon.